I'm honored to introduce Monica Jaye.
That stage ain't got enough room for me because I like to move it around and wave my hands and talk with pretty much all of my body. Plus, I like to be on the level is you. I will always be with you. I don't have any prepared statements or written statements. I always like to go into things blind and talk from my heart. And the reason that I have a live and local talk show now talking about our legislature and the issues we face is because it is more important now than ever, especially coming together to vote out, recall, not vote in again, whatever we have to do to get rid of Governor Sisolak. Being from California, I know what Californians are trying to do to this great state, and that man needs to go. He is not the only one doing this, though. Clark County Democrats are bought and paid for by the unions and by Michael Bloomberg. They have not spent thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. They have spent millions of dollars to take away your voice and your rights. When you say the Second Amendment, showing my guns loud and proud here, I shouldn't have to conceal carry, and I shouldn't have to have a permit to do that. We are an open carry state, but the Constitution, my Bill of Rights, my Second Amendment tells me I am allowed to protect myself and bear arms. When we start talking about the Second Amendment and this BS bill, they should take away the ABs and the SBs and just call them BS bills, because that's what they are. Few elected officials are in there fighting for us. But the beginning of that Second Amendment is what we need to focus on. A lot of times we focus on the end of it and say, shall not be infringed upon. But the most important is the fact of a well-armed militia. Who is the militia? Not those people hiding behind walls and compounds and trying to disgrace the government. It is you and I who are the well-armed militia against a tyrannical government. And I am so sad to say that right now, that is what we have in Carson City. We do not have bipartisanship. We do not have people working together for the most important thing there is, and that is the betterment of Nevada and the protection of Nevada citizens.
How many people do we have in this audience that are occupational license workers, construction people, people that have to go before, different groups and say, yes, I'm skilled at this, I'm qualified, I can do this, give me my license. You don't have to do that anymore because now illegals can get their occupational licenses. That's already passed and signed. They can get their driver's licenses.
They are automatically, with those driver's license, registered to vote. It's called motor voter that they passed. Why and how? Because when these elected officials go in to their office, slapping each other's on the back, woo, let's make this place great. They apply for some odd 1,500 to 1,800 bill draft requests. Who in their right mind has time to go through all of those to figure out what's going to go in and what's going to be heard on the Assembly and Senate floors?
Lawyers.
Exactly. In the original 13th Amendment, lawyers were voted out, but that was changed, probably by a lawyer, because they knew how important lawyers would be in the forming of this country and the destruction of this country. They're there when needed, but they're not needed in the legislature, and they're not needed as lobbyists, because this is our government. It's a government for the people, by the people, of the people.
Amen. Yeah.
And if you have time, please, leg.state.nv.us. Take a look at those bills. Voice your opinions. If you're not onto the computers, make the phone calls. Show up in person. I am saddened that we are only doing this rally now because of the fact the legislature is out on June 4th. That is this week, ladies and gentlemen. And the destruction that they have already caused is going to live with us now until we vote them out or get other people to recall them. And of course, they're already punishing you with SB 450 to make it so you don't want to recall people, because they know that people won't take the time. They won't put in the effort. Your voice cannot be silenced. And unless you act now, we're going to be fighting this fight for a long time. And I don't want to hear anybody ever refer to this state again as Eastern California, because this is Nevada. And we are Nevada strong, we are Nevada independent, and they are going to hear our voices and make sure they know our names. My name is Monica Jaye. I do live and local radio 10 to noon every weekday on 99.1 FM. Please call me. It's not just about the legislature. Email me, Facebook me, whatever you need to do. Because it's also about all of the county commissions. It's all about the Democrat-controlled Reno City Council, your city council. It is about the people that we have elected to do our bidding that aren't getting the job done, and they need to be gone. Thank you so much for coming out today. It has been a pleasure to be here with you.